Welcome to day 5 by Sitting for Peace. I have created a personal challenge for myself that every day for 100 days, I will sit for 1 hour in meditation. Today is day 5, and here we go. The first step when you meditate is to get your body into position. Often the right leg on top, the hands in your lap, straight back, look straight ahead, and close your eyes. That's the body in position. The next step is to get the mind in position. Start with thoughts of goodwill. Goodwill is a wish for happiness, for peace, for love, both for your own happiness and the happiness of everyone else. We're taking that wish and we're working on it, looking for a way to bring true happiness to ourselves and the people around us. Spread thoughts of goodwill, first to yourself, and then out in ever widening circles to people who are close to your heart, people you know well and like, people you're more neutral about, and even people you don't like. Don't let there be any limitation on your goodwill, because that's a limitation on your own mind, on your own happiness. At the same time, think about it. If everyone in the world could find true happiness, how would that feel? No one would have any reason to harm anyone else. With that thought, spread thoughts of goodwill to people you don't even know. And not just people, all living beings. Out into the infinity, sending this love, this goodwill. May we all find happiness, peace, love. The next step is to bring your awareness back to the present moment. What have you here? You've got the body and the mind sitting here, breathing. You've got the mind thinking and aware, awake, fully present. So bring all those things together. Think about the breath, and then be alert to your breath. What is the breath doing right now? Is it coming in? Is it going out? Where do you sense the breath coming in? Where do you sense it going out? Notice how the breath feels. Breathing is not just air coming in and out of the lungs. It's a whole process, the whole energy flow by which the body brings the air in and expels it. The entire nervous system can be involved. Different parts of the body expand and contract to bring in the air. It's all counted as part of the breathing process. So wherever you're most aware of the breathing process, focus your attention there. Try to make that spot comfortable. If you need to adjust the rhythm of your breathing, fast, slow, heavy, light, whatever way you need to adjust the rhythm and texture of the breath so that your sensation of the breathing feels good. This is getting the mind in position. The next task you have is keeping your awareness in this present moment on the breath, body, and mind. This takes effort, especially with the mind. You see, the mind is used to running around. The body can sit here perfectly still. Yet in the course of 5 minutes, the mind may have gone around the world many, many times. So this is the point you need to focus on. focus on bringing the mind to the present moment. In fact, all the real issues are in the mind. Even when there's pain in the body doesn't really object to the pain. The mind is what gets upset by the pain. So you have to work with the mind here. If it wanders off, just bring it right back. Softly and gently. And if it wanders off again, as soon as you become aware, bring it back to the breath. Your duty right now is just to be aware of the mind and the body. When you become aware of the mind wandering off, firmly and gently bring it back. Let the breath be as comfortable as possible. The more comfortable the breath is, the more likely the mind is to stay with it. If your breath is really comfortable, it can become really absorbing, calming, connecting, and peaceful. Feel the peacefulness flowing throughout your body. Allow the peacefulness to become your mind. body, you feel the different parts of the breathing sensation. Which parts of the body feel tense? You can survey the whole body, the top of the head, going down. Where do you feel the breath? Notice where you feel tension related to the breath. If you feel tension anywhere, let it relax. Let it dissolve away. In this way, you can make the breathing a bit more interesting. Following the breath through the body, letting any tension fall away. Just breathe. And then choose whatever part of the body you find most relaxing, most peaceful. Settle your focus there. Continue to practice observing the thoughts, being aware of the mind as it wanders off, bringing it back to the present moment. And bringing in our intention for the sit now, the intention to ignite the spark of peace in my heart, to share that spark with others, bringing peace into the hearts of all beings. How does this peacefulness feel in your body, your mind, and your spirit? Allow yourself to notice how it feels to be peaceful. Really get to know the feeling of peace. What is your relationship to peace? How do you embody a peaceful heart? Feel the breath of peace as it flows in and out. it off and bring it back to the present moment. Be aware of the whole body sitting. The whole body breathing. If you notice any discomfort arising, just let it be. You don't have to be there with it. You can stay in any other part of the body where breathing feels comfortable. Be mindful of resisting or tensing. Remember that the breath is a whole body process. Allow the breathing to be comfortable. When the breathing is comfortable, the breath energy can go through all the nerves and right through the discomfort so that you don't get consumed by it. Make the breath your friend. If you make friends with the breath, and it feels a lot more comfortable to stay with it. Being friends means trying to sense as precisely as possible what it really feels like. What does it actually feel like when you breathe? It's not about what you think it should feel like or what you want it to feel like. Notice, what does it actually feel like? Just as it is. Remembering again the intention for peacefulness. Make peace with your breath. Listen to your breath. And allow the breath to become more and more comfortable. More and more peaceful. Listening allows the breath to feel at ease. Imagine how at ease you feel when you feel heard, when you know that others have deeply listened to you. We offer the same practice to the breath. aware of any thoughts or the mind wandering. You are not the thoughts. You are the thinker, the knower, the observer of the thoughts, mind, body, and breath. Breath energy of the body has a lot to offer. Really become acquainted with the energy of your breath. Breathing deeply can help release stress, tension, and many diseases associated with stress. On the mental side, breathing can create a sense of ease and belonging here in the present moment. Right here, just breathing in and breathing out. When you get more familiar and friendly with the breath, when you find comfort in breathing, you're more inclined to want to stay and learn from the breath. If you feel the mind wander off, become aware, bring it back to the present moment. Intending that peaceful heart to brighten and shine, flow through the body and mind. There are 4 components that go into a successful meditation. The first one is simply the desire to meditate. If you find that your mind isn't inclined, step back and reason with it. Think of the importance of training the mind. Mind is a major factor in your life, and if it's untrained, it can run wild and crazy. It's the same with your mind. The mind shapes your life. If you have no control over it, you don't know where it's going to take you. So as we're meditating, we're developing our mindfulness. It's not about control or force, but the intelligence of knowing how to administer and manage things so that the mind feels happy to do what really should be done. This requires mindfulness. It requires alertness. Mind is the chief producer of all the happiness and suffering we experience. And so we practice developing our mindfulness, alertness, and concentration, the ability to see things clearly as the mind grows more still. Once the desire is in place, the next step is to stick with it. Persistence is the second base of success. Just keep at your task. If the mind slips off, bring it back. If the mind slips off again, bring it back again. Don't give up. This is a task that no one can do for you. Persistence, consistency will develop mindfulness. The third base of success is your intention. Really focus on what you're doing. Give it your full attention. I'm bringing in my intention now for meditating to bring peace into my heart and the hearts of all beings. Notice if your breath becomes too long, too short, too shallow, or too heavy. The more careful your attention, the more sensitive you are, and the more you start to see Also, be attentive with the mind. Where is my mind? Pay attention to what kind of breathing really helps the mind settle down and what kind of breathing doesn't. Be observant and watch carefully. The more sensitive you are to what's going on, the more you're going to see. And at the same time, the more the mind is willing to settle down with the breath that is your friend. The fourth base of success is the one that's most difficult to translate into English. It covers the mind's ability to discern, its ability to be ingenious, all the qualities of active intelligence. If you see that something is not working in your meditation, use your ingenious to figure out another approach that'll get better results. You can make your breath deeper. You can make it more shallow. You can make it come in and out, different spots in the body. So much to play around with here. Smile to the body, smile to the mind, to the breath. Feel the intention of peace. pouring from your heart and overflowing into the world. And just as you are making friends with the breath, make friends with this peaceful heart. Really listen to it. And so it is complete. Day 5, my 1 hour mindfulness practice sit for peace. May all beings be safe, happy, and at peace. Thank you.